Hello everyone, I'm Sam. Welcome back to From the Depths. At last we have returned, after a month of, or two actually, or however long it's been, of not uploading videos at all. I have returned. I made my glorious return to the art of YouTube, and you will all bow before my might. Right, shall we get started?
Yep.
Okay. Wait, how... Better. We have received new orders from the Admiralty that we are to capture the remaining Deepwater Guard territory, take the resource zones, and then attack a new faction. Well, new as in new to us murdering them. The Onyx Watch. The guys who live up here, in this bit of the map. Now the thing about attacking any other faction, right? We can't really attack anybody except for them or the Lightning Hood / White Flares. But the thing about doing that is that it's incredibly stupid. And normally I would like to do something that's incredibly stupid, but this is actually so stupidly incredible that I'm not gonna do it. Because, as you can see, the Lightning Hoods and the White Flares are allied to the end. Which basically means they're in love, and they'll defend each other to the end.
Also, our ships aren't really built to counter lasers.
That too. I'm pretty sure that if you fired a mildly powerful laser pointer at one of our ships, it would be vaporized instantly.
You know those, like, anti-laser pointer warnings you have to have at airfields? We have to have that, like, at any time near our ships.
Well, you know how when you're in a school, the teacher will take away your laser pointer if you have one if you try it out the window, they'll get mad at you.
Yes.
Well, that's actually because if it hits one of our ships, it'll burst into flames and kill everyone.
So, yeah. So, fighting the Lightning Hoods is not a good idea at the moment. Also, I don't think we're built for countering ramming, so,
If they tried to ram us, we couldn't stop them. They'd literally just destroy everything we have immediately. Like, I mean, one of our ships got rammed by a Deepwater Guard ramming vessel, and nearly died. So, it wouldn't be a good idea to fight against someone who's dedicated their lives to the impalement of their enemies.
Oh, Onyx Watch it is.
Yep, but first we have to take out the last remnants of the Deepwater Guard. A small fishing village up there.
Hang on a second. That fishing village is an Onyx Watch territory.
What?
That fishing village is an Onyx Watch territory.
I didn't say what as in repeat that to me, I said what as in what the fuck.
Oh. I mean, to be fair, the fortress that we have possession of is technically still in Deepwater Guard territory.
That is fair, but that's because we captured it. You're not supposed to have players, and thus they can't capture things. Do you reckon they switch sides? Or it could be like that one town in Germany who describes themselves as being Swiss. It's like that, yeah, but with castles.
Possibly.
So what's the plan to take up the Onyx Watch? The one thing I'm worried about most is actually their sailing ships.
Really?
Because their sailing ships don't use simple weapons like the ones that I build do. They use cram cannons for broadsides. Hundreds of them. Not even sure how they managed to make cram cannons that compact, to be honest.
They're probably not that powerful then.
They aren't, but do you know what 100 cram cannons can do
Oh,
to a battleship?
There's a fishing hole. We still need to take out the fishing hole.
Yeah, we can do that.
But that's another resource zone, and it's right on the border with the Onyx Watch, so we should probably do that soon and capture
right.
it.
I did. But look, I'm showing off to the camera now.
Oh, no, I did. I remember. Yeah, it was bugging out all over the
I'm
place.
showing off to the camera now the newly retrofitted and redesigned Excalibur class, pre-Dreadnought. I've given it a skin of metal armor over her exterior, along with some alloy on the ends and a bit of wood left over, just because I didn't want to change it. Because it would be difficult to recreate the bow shape, because it's annoying to build stuff like that. But of course, soon we're gonna have to replace it with a proper Dreadnought design.
Wing turrets.
Next video. Stop wasting ammo. Stop firing the tomatoes.
But we're gonna have to build wing turrets.
You're a wing turret.
I can neither confirm or deny that.
That's not a good sign. Alright, Excalibur. Pilferer. Wait, let me know if any of our ships are colliding with each other.
Alright, I'm gonna just... They all look good.
Okay.
Is probably the one that we just retrofitted?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna stick on that one and watch
I'm wondering how the recoil is gonna affect it.
It's a good question.
Because I didn't put recoil reducers on that cannon. So it may just cause it to, like, capsize immediately.
Oh, torps are in the water.
They're not gonna hit the target.
Why? They're too far away?
No, it's a fortress, it flies.
I need to invent flying torpedoes.
Tactical missiles, Aiden.
No, I'm not talking about things that start in the air. I'm talking about torpedoes that are in the water. Then once they get close to their target, they take off.
Actually, you can do that in FPD.
You can?
Yeah.
How?
Secondary torpedo propellers, or whatever they're called.
I believe it's secondary thrusters.
No.
Moving now.
Right now, we're taking that fortress out. I believe it is high time that we, in fact, declare war.
That we build a resource gatherer there.
Yes. And then, after that, we declare war on the Onyx Watch.
This should be interesting.
I mean, we did find the first time we went to war with the Onyx Watch, and we only had, like, 2 ships in our whole navy at that point.
What were those ships again?
The Guardian and the Mega Boat.
Exactly. The Mega Boat could probably smash the whole faction by itself.
Well, the Guardian did fine in battles.
I don't wait. What was the Guardian even? I don't even remember that.
It had 2 forward gun turrets made by me, your missiles, and a rear Gatling cannon designed by you.
I still don't remember it.
You should probably take a master class in memory.
Try taking a trip down memory lane, but
I mean, you can go back in time and watch the first videos we ever did on FTD.
That's a good point. I can always do that.
No, you can't. I'm not deleting them. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, guys. Don't take it seriously.
Moving out.
He's not joking. Absolutely take it seriously.
Aiden, next time I see you, remind me to punch you.
Sam in editing, make sure you edit that part out.
And I'm editing it in.
Just putting a reminder in there.
I guess I can show you off the modifications I made to the Mjolnir. It's the same refit to the hull as the Excalibur, but I gave it some big howitzers.
Wait, oh, I haven't seen the refit yet, actually.
Check it out.
Wait, where's the Mjolnir? Oh, there it is.
Weird looking, isn't it?
They look weird.
You look weird.
You know those, there's really, old models of a ship?
Yeah.
That's what this looks like now.
It looks like something that would have been built in, like, the 1880s. But painted red for some reason. It's like you got a ship that was built in the 1880s and was then acquired by a fire department and painted bright red.
Yeah, it's a fire department that has 1,600 millimeter crams and particle cannons.
They're anti-fire. They shoot water shells. They burst into water.
They shoot water particles.
They fire individual particles of H2O at near light speeds.
Yeah, that totally doesn't just take the principles of a water cutter and then crank that up to a million times that. It would totally put out the fire instead of just cutting straight through buildings.
I think that's what firefighters should be doing, actually. Like, you got Notre Dame Cathedral on fire. He just cut off the fiery bits.
God, and this is why you were never going to work in the fire department.
Yeah, I never intended to.
Why don't I just cut off the burning bits? Why not? See that man there? He's burning. We could just put him out, but instead, let's just cut off the burny bits.
Yeah, just your arms on fire, but every day it's like taking 18th century doctors to the extreme.
Ah, your torso's on fire. Let's just amputate that. Now you're just a couple legs, a couple arms, and a head. Congrats. Yeah. Your body isn't even together anymore.
Congratulations. You've lost your entire body. You know what that reminds me of, actually, is one of the bad guy characters, the bad guys in Pirates of the Caribbean 5. Because I don't like that movie, right? It's cool design. But they've basically been suspended in time, it looks like. Since they got blown up, right? And one guy, his entire body is just a hand and a hat.
Oh, yeah. I remember that guy.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. I'll put a picture up on screen if I can.
I mean, it must make it really hard to counter him in combat, You just can't, figure out where he's shifting his weight by looking at his body.
Yeah.
So the only way you can counter him is by possibly tracking his head movement, because that could be a giveaway of where his body weight is, and his hands.
Hat movement.
What? Yeah, hat movement. And you also have to track the sword. But other than that, you can't really do anything.
Yeah. I mean, you can't hit him anyways, because what are you gonna hit?
I mean, I was mainly figuring out about defense, because you can figure out how someone's gonna move by how they shift their body weight.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to killing people.
Alright, Aiden. Pray that this goes horribly wrong.
I should call us the first raiding fleet, and that way we can split our fleets up into battle fleets and raiding fleets. Our raiding fleets are made out of lighter ships than the battle fleets. We should do that.
That would be an idea. But we should TP onto, yeah.
Ah, yeah, I already did that.
Right.
Actually, I'm gonna go onto one of the wardens. Actually, Commander is probably safer, honestly.
Ram cans are flying.
Let's just hope. Oh. The ones are trying with their torpedoes.
The torpedoes actually hitting them sometimes. I I'm gonna just saw one swoop upwards somehow.
I think we're confusing the Onyx Watch Fortress just because they're like 3 ships all firing at it.
Yeah.
But yes, for those wondering, this is why we like and still use the Warden, because it has a decent fire area, so it can just keep pumping out shells.
Look at all the fragments flying everywhere because of the the Raider.
Yeah, so if you have enough Wardens mixed with other ships, they can shred pretty much anything. Like, the Onyx Watch Fortress, while it may not have penetrated its armor yet, it's crippled pretty much. It almost doesn't have any barrels left.
It's because all the explosions going off, it just wrecked everything. You know what, actually? Since they can't really shoot at us, we might as well just go over there and steal it.
Alright. I'll start swimming, you disable. Or should I ram it with a Warden? You know what? Let's ram it with the Warden.
No, we're gonna ram it with a Raider.
Oh, we're on the Raider, yeah. Wait, didn't I design the gun on the Raider?
Yeah, you did.
Hey.
It worked pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Did you just...
I think I developed a new boring technique.
Oh, god damn it. This is why you should never ever stand in front of the guns of battleship while they're firing. And people will say to you, like, yeah, it's caused by, the reason why you don't want to be there is because of the blast effects in the muzzle. A blade clean in half. And
oh, it's when the turret's rotating. It'll launch you off the ship.
Yep. It's like that World of Warships ad. Where they turn the battleship turret, and the guy holding a pistol for some reason just falls off.
The guy in first person for some reason, you mean?
Yeah. Guy's playing FPS.
I was always confused. Like, I honestly, the first time I saw that ad, like before it said World of Warships, I honestly thought it was a Call of Duty ad.
Me
like,
too.
I thought it was an ad for Call of Duty Mobile.
Alright, slight issue I can see. It's up there and we're down here.
I'm stuck.
I made it.
Your Sea Whiz stuck me.
It isn't Sea-Whiz. It's just a minigun.
Alright, I got unimpaled off the minigun. Ah!
Get your ass up here. Or I will impale you. Uh-oh. Ah, lag.
What?
Aiden, you're lagging the game.
I found fuel. Why do they just have random fuel tanks here?
I captured the fortress. Oh,
Why do they have just... They literally have random fuel tanks next to the Hearthstone.
Because, you see... It's because the Hearthstone, it needs to burst in the flames in order to work. Actually, that was because they're powered.
This fortress honestly does not look good in our colors.
Yep, I know.
Also, there's like a massive Onyx Watch fleet on its way.
Oh god, no. Oh my god, there's a lot of Harlex. And Glaives.
How's that song go? Brave Men of Harlech or something like that?
I don't know. Google it.
There's a song about Harlech.
You're a Harlech. Hey, where's the main fleet?
I assume it's near its destination. Yeah.
Okay,
it still hasn't reached its destination yet.
I've got a cunning plan.
It actually hasn't left our territory yet. The raiding fleet made it all the way, the raiding fleet made it like twice the distance our main fleet had to go, and has already completed its battle. But our main fleet has not even left not even left our territory yet.
All right, well, I'm gonna put the raiding fleet or the main fleet into combat now. I have a cunning plan, Aiden, to defeat that massive fleet. It's as cunning as a fox. So I appointed the professor of cunning at Oxford University.
Is that a Blackadder reference?
Yes, it is.
Receiving.
Alright, cool, just checking.
You're a chicken.
We really should build more raider fleets, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna update their guns to fire something other than frag, though.
Why?
Because it didn't do much.
Then just change the shells. Don't actually change the guns.
Oh, vessels, open fire.
Can't we just, like, change the shells to HE? Shouldn't that do the trick?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, let's do that.
Right, that little fortress down there.
We're just destroying it. Like, the main fleet is absolutely shredding it. If one of these
kind of a
fortresses
shame.
couldn't stand... Sorry?
Kind of a shame though, because I quite like that little fort.
Yeah, if one of these fortresses couldn't stand up to the raiding fleet, it's got absolutely no chance against the main fleet. Like, I'm pretty sure, like 2 ships from the raiding fleet completely outgunned the raiding fleet.
I think you just said 2 ships from the raiding fleet outgunned the raiding fleet.
The raiding fleet's made up of 3 ships, so, I mean...
You're made up of 3 ships.
Yes, my lower body, my upper body, and my head.
Yeah, 3 different battleships.
And just like that really weird Star Trek ship, I can split apart.
Oh god. Not the Prometheus class.
Okay, the raiding, like, we finished the raiding fleet battle up a lot faster, and I think they did a lot more damage. Actually, never mind. The armor's being cracked open. Yeah. With this fleet, the main fleet just managed to
The
crack open
problem
the
is
armor.
that
But
we're like 1,000 miles away from it, so it's gonna take
Yeah.
a few minutes.
It's a good point, actually. Why did you have them in a battle line? We should have had them in advance. We should have had them advancing in columns.
What, you gonna try to do Trafalgar on the fortress?
Yes.
That only works if the enemy are in a line too.
Well, I mean, think about it. If we have them advancing in double columns, and then that way we can encircle the fortress, all the while bombarding it.
Yeah, but at that point we might as well just have our forces in a big line and different, like, all together on one end.
And it'll be completely surrounded, and it'll do damage on all sides. And
Yeah,
it's better than sitting back miles away and having the fleet do a battle line. Because evidently they missed most of their shots at that distance. We'd be saving a lot of ammo.
God, we've gotten up to 1 hour and 18 minutes.
A lot of editing.
How am I gonna ever edit this down to 15 minutes?
15?
That's my usual goal.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we did a lot of just sitting around doing nothing, so I mean, cut out anything that isn't important or
I've always
entertaining.
cut out everything between the beginning and when we started declaring war on people.
I think that's a good idea because we did talk about the warden and we did talk about some other stuff.
Yeah, I'll leave it on a couple of things.
Yeah,
Good
like
God,
actually,
we're gonna be killed.
it is an Onyx Watch fort and we are miles away.
The Marauder
It's AI
could do
dead.
this.
It is AI dead.
Ah, good. Lovely. Lovely. I've got a cunning plan, though. As cunning as a professor of cunning at Cunning University. Or whatever I said earlier.
Honestly, we should come up with a standardized battle fleet design once we design the next tier up from the Excalibur. And we should also design a standard raiding fleet, and that way we can have a bunch of different fleets just roaming around.
Yeah. As the Onyx Watch Fortress returns to the depths from which it came.
Actually, if we upgrade the speed of the raider and the warden, what we could do is we could use the raiding fleet to go out and attack forts, and then run away once the main enemy fleet comes. Run away and then bring them back to one of our fleets.
I need a battleship.
But one of the Harlech seems to be going down to the raiding fleet area. Either that or it's going to protect the furnace.
Alright,
But we might want to fight this battle for the Harlech.
After the spear battle, I'm gonna end the video.
If you don't hurry it up, we're gonna be drawn into battle with a glaive and 2. Yeah, we're already being drawn into battle with 2 Harlechs. Uh-oh.
2 Harlechs? Oh, no. Okay. I think we're fast enough to outrun them, though, at least. But I've got a plan what I want to do with our next warship that we're gonna have.
Are we gonna kill the spear and then try and run?
Yep. But our next ship that we're gonna build, it's gonna be a lot of crams in a barrel. A boat-shaped barrel.
Listening.
Okay, although honestly, it's not going to be like the next tier up from the Excalibur, so do you think we should
Yeah.
put some APS?
Nah. Onyx Watch don't like to move, so we don't need to move either.
Alright, but that ship won't be functional against anything that isn't the Onyx Watch.
Yeah, well.
Alright.
I'll just refit it with laser beams. I feel bad for this spear.
We do need to build a Dreadnought. I think we should build that with APS at least.
No, we'll have a cram dreadnought. With a million cram cannons just everywhere.
With
Like,
a tumble home
the
beside?
cram cruiser thing that he built a while ago? It's
No.
that, but like, but bigger.
Is this a transport ship? This feels like a transport ship.
It is a transport ship.
Okay, cool, war crimes.
No, actually, is it? Because it's their cargo ship. It belongs to their country, not.
Actually, it is armed. I believe it would be a war crime to just straight up sink if it was unarmed. You know, like if they refused to surrender and it was unarmed.
I'm pretty sure it'd be a war crime in modern times to have it armed in the first place.
Yeah. Yes, I don't think, because it is armed, so technically it would be classified as a combatant, right?
Yeah.
If it's able to defend itself, it's classified as a combatant. So, at least I believe that's how it works. I don't work for the UN, so don't quote me on this.
Really, you don't?
No.
Surprised. With all your knowledge of war crimes.
No, I just commit them.
Oh, I see. The amount of shells that poor merchant ship is getting hit by.
The torpedoes, I think the torpedoes are almost gonna hit. Hopefully they have enough lifetime.
I just saw a couple of them hit the back.
Oh, I didn't see my torps hit. Did they actually do well?
Yeah, they did.
Good. They do actually have, like, I think it's like, I don't remember the exact attack damage, but I know that they have,
I'm following one in right now.
Yeah, I'm watching it. They have like 16-meter radius.
Ooh, hit on the keel, broke up a little bit of its bottom.
Oh, where's this one gonna hit? Pretty good. Okay, yeah, that time delay is good enough. That stagger is good enough.
Okay, we've blown up her propellers now, just so she can't run. I think this might be a waste of materials, to be honest, but it's worth watching.
Did we get her,
We got her
rudder?
ship. Got everything.
Did we get her rudder?
Well, she didn't have rudder.
No. He was Bismarck from the start.
No.
Yes.
Okay, we need to run. I'm gonna start the campaign right now. Because there's 3 big ships coming for us. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Next video, we're gonna be building our new battleship.